Hello boys and girls, welcome to the Math Club. In this video, we're going to talk about y equals mx plus c, an equation of a line or a straight line. In this video, we're talking about parallel lines and how to write equations for lines that are parallel to another lines. Question 5, write the equation of a line parallel to these lines. Let's take a look at A first. In equation A, we have y equals 3x minus 5. Now, we said before that parallel lines have a rule. This rule says what? They must have the same gradient. So parallel lines have the same gradient. Now, let's take a look at the equation here. What is the gradient? Very good. It's plus 3. And we said before that the gradient is the number multiplied by the x. So the gradient here is plus 3. Now we just write an equation for another line that has the same gradient. So we say y equals 3x plus 9, for example. Now here you can write whatever you want, but you have to use the same gradient so the lines be parallel with each other. So here we found, or we wrote an equation for a line which is parallel to this one. And how do we know that they are parallel? By using the same gradient. Now let's take a look at the second one. The second one here we have y equals negative 2x plus 7. How do we write an equation for a line that is parallel to this one? Very good. We use the same gradient. So we write y equals negative 2x, and then we write any number. It can be positive or negative. Now, how do we know that they are parallel? By using the same gradient. If two lines have the same gradient, it means they are parallel. Very good. Now let's take a look at C. Y equals 3x. Now we have a rule we must follow. We must use the same gradient first, which is 3x, and then we must use the y-intercept 4. So they are giving us the gradient and the y-intercept. So to write this equation, we write it like this. We say y equals 3x, and then we write the y-intercept, which is plus 4. In that way, this equation is parallel to this one. Or we wrote the equation as the rule said, in which we use the y-intercept plus 4. Now for D, same idea. We need the same gradient, y equals negative 2x, and then it crosses the y-axis at negative 5. And because it's the y-axis, it means it's the y-intercept. So what do we say? We write y equals negative 2x, and then we write the y-intercept, which is negative 5 here. We write negative 5. And this is how you answer a question like this. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.